Hey guys, and welcome to PJ's Coin Capers. So this is Look What I Found, episode 35, I believe. Might be 34, not sure. But I believe it's 35. So it's been a little while since I put one of these episodes out, and I have been doing some noodling, but haven't been finding a heap. So these are the more interesting ones that I've pulled out of circulation for this week. And I can give you a bit of a comparison on some of the other things I've been finding as well. Alright, so 50 cent wise, I probably had my most success with, and this is probably one of the nicest 1993 50 cent coins that I've pulled out of circulation. Fairly nice around the rims, and not too badly worn. So these guys here are low mintage coins, so only 1,000,000 of each of these have been placed into circulation. So it's always going to be a low mintage coin that'll be popular. Same mintage as the 1985. So keep an eye out for the 93 and the 85 50 cent coin. A few of the next ones that I've pulled out I've just pulled out because they are nice and high grade, and just a few years that are a little bit older, so it's nice to find those coins in the higher grades. This one here is probably the pick of the bunch, which was an 82, so fairly nice high grade one there. And also got an 84. A lot of these look terrible when you pull them out of circulation these days. And a 71. See, nice, quiet, very, very beautiful coin. Still for a coin that's been in circulation for a very long time. And its mate 1972, which is a lower mintage coin, and they're basically fairly similar in condition. I did find this also. This is a very nice high grade with a little bit of toning, Jubilee from 1977. And you can see that there's very little damage around the whole rim of this coin. It is absolutely a beautiful coin. You can sort of see that toning going on around the center of the coin there, and it really jumped out at me when I saw that. And there is the obverse side of it, so 1977. So yeah, I found some very nice high grade 50 cent coins, and just a couple of state Federation coins this week. So that's the New South Wales 2001. Any of these Federation coins have a mintage of roughly between 2.2 and 3 million sort of thing. So this is a Norfolk Island one, which is a fairly rare one for me to find. So that was a good one to come across this week as well. Marbo, which we've spoken about many times on the channel. So that's the 2017 Marbo right there, and that's always a good one to find at 1.4 million on that one. I normally go through a fair few 20 cent coins during the week, and this week they're a bit hit and miss. So, but the only one worth pulling out right at this stage and of interest to you guys is the JC 2019 20 cent coin. And so the JC, I think I get a lot of questions about that. JC is Jody Clark. That is the designer of this effigy. Okay, so if you can remember JC, whenever you see this effigy, you'll know that that is a JC effigy. It's just abbreviated. And then our previous effigy, so this here on the 2019 is the IRB, and there's a small little IRB underneath the bust, right at the bottom there. IRB, so Ian Rank Broadley was the designer of that bust, or that effigy. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So dollar coin wise, we'll go through those. So a 2014 Mob of Ruse, which is a low mintage coin at just 1 million. Always worth pulling out of circulation if you can find those guys. And what was this one? Oh yeah, my only rabbit ear. Well, my only rabbit ear for a fair while actually. So there it is there, right at the top. Top kangaroo. This one here is a 2016. So fairly common on the 2016. And hopefully you can see that rabbit ear, the little extra cud behind the top kangaroo there. So that's it's always going to be something that you can collect and find different rabbit ears from different years. So you can see that there on the very top kangaroo there. Alright, so just zoom back out again. Still finding plenty of the Great Australian Coin Hunt coins. I actually found more than what I'm showing right now. I just tried to display it nicely for you guys. So find plenty of those, and I'm trying to make a set. I seem to find a lot of the back half of the alphabet, as you can see there. I've got Q, S, U, W, Y, and Z there. So not finding too many of the earlier ones. I don't think I've found any A's yet. So just to let you guys know that I've found 2 of the IRB 2019s, just the standard Mob of Roos this week. So I've kept both of those until we know the mintage later on in the year, possibly late October. These things, I reckon we know the mintage of these. So basically, this is the AU and S coin. I found 2 S's this week, and you can see that S just below the kangaroo there. There's an AU and S version and a tiny little 35 up in there to commemorate the dollar coin being put into circulation 35 years ago, so as of 2019. So they are collectible. We think the mintage on those is around 1.5 million. Yeah, 1.5. That's an interim figure, but I doubt that it'll change. A 2015 100 Years of Anzac, which is the lowest minted version of the 100 Years of Anzac, 2014 through to 2018, and the 2015 was the lowest one. The 2014 was certainly the highest one at 24 million, and this one was around the 1.5 from memory, 1.5 million, something like that. The other ones didn't go too much further past that, but they were into the 2 million. So, but the 2015 is probably the one to pull out of circulation more so. But it is still tough to find those probably 17s and 18s. I find a lot more 16s and 14s. Alright, so this week as far as $2 coins go, this was the only JC effigy I pulled out of circ this week. So I'm keeping all of those as well until we know the mintage later on in the year. Sorry guys, it's had a bit of an interruption there. So the 2019 IRB $2 coin is one I've been also keeping. So also, as I said just before, we don't know the mintage on this one as yet. We know partial figures, and which could put this in very low mintage range. And my problem is I'm finding heaps of these. I'd love to know how you guys are going with these, because I'm like, I've put 4 here, but I probably found double that. Yeah, I don't know whether to keep them or not. Just a couple of coloured coins, and difficult to find these Olympic Games ones. 2016 coin. So I still pull them all out, but they're not really worth a heap more than face value. Just for comparison again, I think I kept them all. Yeah. These are all the 2019 IRB 10-cent coins that I found this week. What we know so far on these guys is that if the mintage stays the same, these guys will drop into number 3. Okay, so currently we've got 2018 at number 3. If mintage figures stay the same, this will jump into 3rd position as far as lowest mintage goes. I only found one this week of the JC effigy. So I love 2019 purely because we've got so many different coins to hold and collect, and so I'm keeping each of those as well. My favourite 10-cent coin to find is the 2011. It's probably the worst one I've ever found is that one on your left, and there's one we would normally sort of find in that kind of condition. So the 2011 10-cent coin is a low mintage coin, the lowest 10-cent coin that can be found in circulation at 1.7, 1.8 million, somewhere around that. So they are always worth more than face value, and in most areas of the country are very difficult to find. So I do find a fair few of these in my neck of the woods. Alright guys, that is it for today, and that is it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed looking at what I've been able to find and what I've pulled out and the reasons why I'm pulling it out. And I hope you guys also have a successful noodling session and are able to find some really great coins. Alright guys, that is it for now. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.